Do you ever get overwhelmed? Because I get overwhelmed a lot. Like a lot. Life throws something my way, and my carefully planned life slowly starts to feel like it's getting off track. I have too much to do, too much to read, too much to write, and too much to get done, and no time to get it done either. The thing is, usually this is just a feeling. I rarely have too much to do. But nevertheless, this feeling needs to be addressed one way or another. I am a big proponent of just soldiering on when things start feeling funky. I even wrote a blog post about it, but sometimes you just don't want to soldier on. Something I didn't touch on in that blog post was my strategy of what I call meta work. What I mean by this is that when I get overwhelmed, I take some time off from input and output and I tinker a bit. I might add some new plugin or tweak a template in Obsidian. I go through my old notes and fix some weird formatting, or I might add a filter in Todoist, or maybe just move around some projects so they flow better, or retype something so I can understand it better. Something I've started up very recently is a bullet journal for content creation, and writing about my plans there is sort of a meta activity since I'm not actually doing work. Some would say that this is procrastination. I would say absolutely not. Tinkering with your tools of thought is not procrastination because you do it with a purpose. My feathers always get ruffled when I see people airing this opinion on social media. The posts always contains sort of loftiness, an attitude of being above that sort of thing because they're just so productive instead. But somehow they take time out of their very productive days to have opinions about how others manage their time. Strange how that works. As I see it, tinkering serves two purposes. The first one is that it can be very relaxing, just like cleaning or decluttering your house. Sometimes all you need to do is relax, but you don't feel like taking a walk or meditate or whatever people do to relax. Maybe choosing and changing a theme in Obsidian is what helps you relax. The second purpose is that if you are an actually productive person, you might have neglected to fix that broken template, because even if it looks annoying, it doesn't stop you from getting your work done, so you've just left it around. Doing some tinkering when you feel overwhelmed creates a space where these small annoyances can be amended. I think that some people in the productivity space is focusing too much on getting work done without giving a second thought to how fun it can be to get work done. If you just allow yourself a few minutes here and there of downtime to just do all the small things that you normally don't do. Of course, you can use this kind of tinkering for procrastination if you just do it endlessly, hour after hour. But that's why I call it tinkering, because you're there and you're just poking at specific stuff. Tinkering can allow you to make your process easier to go through. Tinkering can remove friction. Tinkering can make it more fun to open your note-taking app. Should it be fun? Some people would say that it doesn't matter. For some people it does matter. I believe that tinkering with your walls can be more productive than just hoarding information by just collecting articles or amassing lists of books to read later. Something I'm guilty of course. But on my blog I often write about what to do with those small interstitial spaces of time where you usually just scroll social media or whatever. Tinkering can be a space to keep your head in the game, but still do something else than your work. If you allow yourself to tinker a bit, you might find new ways of getting things done, new ways of making your process easier to manage, new ways of looking at your own thoughts, new ways on looking at how you collect, store, and process information. Just as you need some downtime to clear out your first brain, you might need some tinkering time to clear out your second brain. Productivity shouldn't be about being able to fit more work into your day, but rather the focus should be on finding a flow where you feel in control of your time and where doing things besides working or hustling or whatever isn't procrastination, but rather just a part of your day.